Hey everyone, it's FinalRound and my name is Jordan, and I wish one of my new favorite players, Jackson Holiday, had a better debut, but it is what it is. The guy's 20 years old. Did make a video for today's slate. Well, I guess you're watching on Wednesday. Did make a video for Tuesday because every single team was on that first slate on Monday, and when a team's playing, pretty much every team's on a back-to-back, and I don't have any lines out. So when that happens, there's not much that I can do other than give you a bunch of good matchups, but I decided to just take the night off. But for this slate, we're getting close to the end of the year. Like I mentioned, we need to find games that have meaning. We need to find plays for games, if they don't have meaning, that are good plays. We just have to be smart about the rest of the year. Don't go too crazy, and just try to find the best stuff we can. So we're going to see just some weird games happen. Some spreads might be crazy, like that Cavaliers one was almost 20 points. But for these player props, you will see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There'll be a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. And my first pick is going to be for probably one of the most important games for both teams, and it's the Pelicans versus the Kings. One of these two teams could fall into the play-in game, so this is going to be a very heated matchup. A winner could get themselves out of the first play-in game for that 7-8 seed. And I'm going with Jonas Valanciunas over 16.5 points plus rebounds at -115. I know Jonas Valanciunas is on a lot of people's ban list because he doesn't play too many minutes, but he does a lot when he does get minutes. He's gone over this in 7 out of the last 10 games. I did some research, tried to find why does he play limited minutes, and some games he gets almost no minutes at all. And before I had read that they want to give Larry Nance some more minutes, and that's why. But I also just read another article about the matchup. If it's a matchup like Chet Holmgren or Kristaps Porzingis, he's not playing many minutes like at all. So this Kings matchup, I took a look at the head-to-head for the year. The first game he had 15 points, 11 rebounds in 28 minutes, and then 18 points, 11 rebounds in 29 minutes, and then 15 points and 12 rebounds in 22 minutes. So this is safe to say they feel comfortable having him out there against Domantas Sabonis. So this would be a matchup where they're going to play him around 20 plus minutes, and he's shooting 63% against them, and his rebound chances are way up there. I don't need to do the numbers for you. You see 11, and 12 rebounds against the Kings. For the output that he's giving, this line is just really low for it. So I like over 16.5 points plus rebounds. And if you guys could, please like the video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you just leave a comment for the algorithm? You could just put a period and it would help the algorithm, or you can say anything. This next pick is going to be one that we used a couple of days ago. Is Jabari Smith Jr. over 1.5 3-pointers made. So he's going up against the Utah Jazz. Rockets, Jazz are both out of the playoffs. This is pretty much just a game for the entertainment for the fans. So I would imagine he'd play much more loose. Just go out there and have some fun. He's gone over this in 8 straight games and 2 out of 3 games versus the Jazz. That one miss, he only played 9 minutes. I'm guessing that was an injury that had him leave that game. So in the games he's played full minutes, he's gone over this against the Jazz, and he's hit it in 8 straight at -117. I don't hate that at all. He's also gone over this in 75% of the last 20 games. And like I said, both teams, they don't have anything to play for. They're just going to go out there and pretty much pick up game, just go have some fun. And then this next pick, before I get into first quarter props, I'm going to give you guys a money line because I don't want to go too crazy on a bunch of player props, but I do see a money line out there that might have some value, and it's the Knicks at +1.5 versus the Celtics. So Boston is the 1 seed by 14 games. They have nothing to play for, and the Knicks are barely hanging on to the 3 seed, but they could lose, home court advantage, just how close that middle section of the East is. So they have a lot to play for here. They're going to be playing hard. And the Celtics, I took a look at the injury report. I'm going to put it up here. Some big names: Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, Porzingis, Tatum, all questionable for the game, all game time decisions. When I click on them to show what the injury, a lot of them say iffy to play. I could see the Celtics resting just a bunch of their starters here. They don't care if the Knicks win this game or not. They might run a bunch of guys like Pritchard out there and Hauser and not really worry about this one. So Knicks at +1.5, I'll take it, because as soon as these guys are declared out, the Knicks line is going to shift way into their favor. So I'll take the chance right now. And if you guys do well with these and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description, and you can donate back to the channel. And thank you to the people who do donate. And I also want to shout out my partners: Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, and Sleeper will do it up to $500. There will be links in the description that'll take you straight there with the promo codes, and thank you to anyone who uses those. So these next picks are going to be first quarter props. So first quarter props, I explained this in the last episode that I did. These are meant to be single bet. These are high hit rate, high payout props. So if you decide to parlay them together, that's on you, but I highly recommend single betting them. One of the main ones that I play just hit right now as I was watching it. Michael Porter Jr., 4.5 points. It's near plus money almost every single time. He hits it almost every single time. I looked, he hit 11 straight at one point. He almost could have done a ladder challenge off of Michael Porter Jr. first quarter points. But this first one is going to be De'Aaron Fox over 1.5 rebounds in the first quarter at +145. This one has been doing well for me. Cashing in 7 out of the last 10 and 70% out of the last 20. And like I said, this is a game where they really need to win, so could see him playing some extra minutes in this one. Second base can be Domantas Sabonis, over 2.5 first quarter assist. I'm at +120, and he's hitting 7 out of the last 10 games, and he's hitting all 3 games versus the Pelicans. You'll see that on the screen. And then this third one is going to be Chris Murray of the Blazers, over 1.5 rebounds at +155. He's gone over in 7 out of the last 10 games. So I will be single betting these. And like I said, if you're brave, parlay them together, and if they all hit, then congratulations. But if you'd like to discuss lines further for basketball, baseball, any other type of sport, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. Free Discord. You can just hop on in there. I'm not going to flip you to a premium user or anything like that. It's just going to stay free. And I also wanted to go over the last video because some people like recaps, and I had Micic over 6.5 assists against the Mavericks. That was a blowout. Hornets were playing good teams tough at home. But it finally caught up to him, and Micic didn't play very many minutes. Victor Wembanyama rebounds against the Grizzlies. I have no explanation for why he didn't rebound well, and he didn't go over that. Scottie Pippen Jr. over 1.5 steals. He got that in like a 30-second span in the first quarter. There was just like 30 seconds there. He's steal, and he ended up with 4 in the first half, and he finished with 4. He actually tonight against Cavaliers, he went over 1.5 steals again. So not a bad play to look out for in the future with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then Curry first quarter assist at 1.5 plus 100. He did not get that. And Michael Porter Jr., of course, hit his points for first quarter. So that wasn't a great day, but I hope you guys had a better day for Tuesday. I'm going to get this edited and get it out to you all. God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.